Welcome back, Hess fans. Today, we're taking flight with my review of the 2001 Hess helicopter with motorcycle and cruiser. A completely different 3-in-1 than anything that Hess had put out to that point, this is a fun one for sure. Starting as usual with the box, the top contains the title of the set with some features on a dark sky background. The side of the box gives us our good old Starry Night gas station box art. The front of the box contains the front of the helicopter, and the back of the box contains the back of the helicopter. The bottom of the box contains some instructions, nothing out of the ordinary. But if you want to see something out of the ordinary, let's get this set out of the box. Well, how about this for something different? What a cool primary vehicle. This helicopter is a true standout among all Hess vehicles. Aside from featuring the usual green and white color scheme, we see some red tossed in as well, including fully red rotors. These rotors can also fold for storage. Although you can't really tell from most angles, the helicopter has wheels, allowing it to roll smoothly. The windshield is nice and big, and despite having a strong tint, you can actually make out a molded-in cockpit with seats. Below the cockpit, we have a rotating light, which looks even better in the dark as you'll see later on, spoiler alert. Hess found a way to throw the year on the helicopter as well. On the battery compartment cover, we can find the Hess 2001 text. Overall, my opinion on the helicopter's look is unfortunately soured by the fact that a more modern and sleeker helicopter was released in 2012, but that's not to say I don't still think it looks great. To access the secondary vehicles finally, we have red buttons to press to open up their compartments. Let's have a look at these vehicles. So what's more fun than a helicopter? You guessed it, a helicopter with two more vehicles inside. Starting with the motorcycle, I'm not really the biggest fan of it as it's pretty small and therefore lacks much detail. I'm still glad they included it though, as it's a fun vehicle to have. It has a friction motor allowing it to zip around with speed. Now taking a look at the cruiser, I like the styling of this thing. It reminds me a bit of a money truck. The paint scheme is great on this vehicle. I'm particularly a fan of the green roof and the 2001 plate on the back. This vehicle also has a friction motor, allowing it to take off in either direction. While I had my gripes with the motorcycle, these two vehicles overall make for some good backup for the main attraction, which is of course the helicopter. The helicopter and cruiser have light switches underneath them that help brighten them up, and the motorcycle's lights are activated by turning the driver's head. Starting with the motorcycle, its lights are impressively bright considering what a small vehicle it is. Then, the cruiser has an amazing amount of lights for an older secondary vehicle. I especially love the red lights around the roof. Then, there's the helicopter and it looks great. The lit up Hess logos and red lights near the engines are nice touches, but I especially love the interior lighting that brightens up the secondary vehicles, as well as the rotating spotlight at the front of the helicopter. I may have had some nitpicks with the vehicles themselves, but there is nothing to dislike with these lights. The helicopter's light switch has another mode that allows for the rotors to get moving, and they look great. They sound cool too. Take a listen. I gotta say, I also enjoy the fact that the red lights flash whenever the rotors are turning. Moving parts like this on a Hess vehicle are major catalysts for bringing it to life. Also, with the switch set to just lights, we can find a red button which allows you to spin the rotors at your discretion, taking an already cool feature and making it doubly as cool. This just adds to the uniqueness of having a helicopter as the primary vehicle. So regardless of my thoughts on any of the vehicles themselves, there is no denying the fun of this set. Each vehicle presents its own unique features that add cohesiveness to the set as a whole. That being said, the helicopter steals the show in my eyes. The design, features, and mere fact that it's a helicopter pretty much make me love this thing. It's a very fun 3-in-1 that will easily stand out in a collection. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next Hess truck review.